All right, we're recording. So this is financial fitness. This is Kenneth. He's been nailing his diet, and we're going to catch up. This is the first time I've met Kenneth. And how you doing, Kenneth?
I'm doing good.
Awesome.
Doing good.
He's a really motivated logger. He hauls logs for a living, and he gets up early as well. Not as early. I don't get up as early as him, but it's about 6:15 or 6:10 now on Saturday morning. And man, I'm just pumped to meet you, dude. That's
Yeah, me too.
what you're doing with your diet is incredible, and it may not seem like much. How long have you been doing it?
A little over 6 weeks.
And he's losing a pound to a pound and a half a week, right?
Yep.
It doesn't get any better than that and you're eating plenty of food, huh? A ton of food. You're not hungry.
I mean, a ton of food. Like a lot of times, I have a hard time finishing all. I have to put it down and go back later.
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
It's incredible because a lot of people don't know. No, I'm gonna say almost nobody. They hear about these fad diets and these low carb and no carb and keto and fasting and all this crap. But what they don't understand is how you get there, and you can do it. You can starve yourself and arrive a little bit faster. But how you arrive is how you have to stay.
Right.
You know, if you get there starving yourself, you're gonna have to keep starving yourself. It's the same way with cardio. These people, I ask them, okay, what are you gonna do? Well, I'm already running 5 miles. Okay. Where do you go from there? You know what? And they ask me how much cardio I do. I do zero cardio. I don't do
Really?
cardio. None. No. So, but when I get to summertime, when I get closer to summertime and I really have to tighten up, I'll implement a little bit of cardio. And, you want to save those things. Now, if you're a cardio person and you just love cardio, then do it. Just make sure you eat some more protein because you're gonna burn off some muscle doing that.
Sure.
So how's the lifting going? Tell me about it. What's the LifeSum, the food calculator? What has been your you've had some aha moments, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially with the app, I found because I like red meat a lot, steaks and stuff like that, but there's so much fat in that stuff. I can eat it, but I can't eat that much. So I found I can eat a lot of chicken. I can eat a lot of fish, stuff like spaghetti squash, things like that. Man, you can pile that stuff on and it's good, I'm still trying to figure out in the app, when you're putting your meals together, you go down to the nutrition part where it says balanced or unbalanced and how many carbs and proteins and stuff like that. If I make all that stuff in the green every meal, a lot of times I've gone just a little bit over at the end of the day on some stuff. I might go a couple grams over on fat or a couple on carbs or something. So I've gotten a habit of, as I go back and check. I don't know what they call it up top, where it says how many you got left for the day. Just
the
so
total.
I don't go over. Yeah. Yep. But the app has been awesome. Just been messing with weights in the basement after work, and that's going good. I mean, I feel good. I had a lot of problems with the muscles in my shoulders and my back and stuff, and that kind of seems to have straightened out with the exercise.
That is awesome, man. See, that happened to me. That's exactly what happened to me. See, I was just going through life feeling just kind of broke. I felt my back hurt, my hip hurt, all these aches and pains. I went to the chiropractor, and he's like, "Oh, well, you're going to have to lift weights." And I was like, "Are you for real?" I said, "I don't feel like I can lift anything." And I started lifting weights. I have zero back problems, zero hip problems. Your body will heal itself. I guess man was made to push on something.
Yeah.
We're made to lift weights, and we have to push on something, and your body will kind of straighten itself out.
I thought it was weird because I actually screwed the muscle in the back of my left shoulder. I screwed that up like several years ago, just messing with weights in my basement, you know, and I went to a chiropractor because I thought it was my back, and that actually made it worse. And I wound up like having to go to physical therapy for 6 weeks for it. It was, and I've still had like issues with it off and on. A lot of it, I think, is from posture, from driving. You know, my arms are always straight out in front of me with the steering wheel and whatnot. And when I was over the road, I mean, I would sit like that for 7-8 hours at a time. But yeah, since I've actually like started moving and doing stuff other than driving and working, it my problems have seemed to have gone away for a lot of the stuff I had.
I'll tell you what I usually do when we all have these aches and pains, you know, even now I have them.
Sure.
If I find something that hurts me, like back there, I'm sure that's what you're talking about. The rear part, rear delt area. Okay. That's something we don't ever hit in life. You really don't do it. It's usually when you pick something up this way. Anything you do like that is a movement we don't do very often, you know? So knowing that, I'll purposely do movements. You've seen me, I don't know if you've seen me, when your pinky's up and you bend over and you can lift up and you can feel it. It really gets tight up there. I'll just go ahead and work that little muscle. You know, it doesn't take but just a couple minutes, and go ahead and work it. And it kind of hurts. And I just kind of work through it. And it's like the muscles will build up around what's hurting it. It's the only way I can keep from hurting is to work it, you know?
Right.
And doctors will tell you to quit. And a lot of people heard the story of my elbow. Man, it was crazy. It was hanging down like a big gourder. I got a picture of it. I can't find it. He said, don't work out. Don't lift any weights. That's the best way to get me to do something, is tell me not to. And it went away. He didn't get to do his surgery, you know? That's really awesome. You're experiencing everything. That's why I wanted to do this interview, because you're experiencing what it's like to go on a for real life-changing diet that you enjoy.
Like
you feel good.
I've done the other stuff before. I've tried the carnivore, and that, I mean, you do lose a lot of weight. And sorry, I got stuff popping up on my screen.
Good.
You do lose a lot of weight, but you miss out on a lot of other vitamins and stuff. Like I was getting wicked bad cramps and stuff in my legs. People told me I didn't have enough magnesium, so I take a magnesium supplement. I've tried the keto, you know, I've tried the Atkins years ago. All that stuff worked, but it's just like you said, you have to live that way the rest of your life. So, I mean, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, well, it does. And when you teach your body how to live, so it'll adapt. You quit eating carbs, you'll lose water immediately. You'll lose the water, and it's like, oh, I lost all this weight. As soon as you start eating carbs, you gain fat 3 times faster. Your body's not used to it. It's going to fill those holes back up.
And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. And then a lot of people do this starvation stuff. They think, well, as soon as I mention diet, it's like starve myself.
Right.
That's not it. You just got to teach your body how to process foods. You know, you can take one person that's eating pasta and pizza and beer every day, and you can take this guy over here that's eating vegetables 3 times a day, and you can't do anything with this guy. If he's running and eating vegetables, he's pretty much where he's at. This guy, all he's got to do is cut about half of the pizza out, and he'll make changes.
Sure.
You know, his metabolism's running really hot. And I'm trying to get across to people, because I got some of the best people I know on this earth are starting this journey right now. And you are doing it as well. And I want you to inspire people and say, wow, you know, and it's working. It's working. It'll always work. It works for everybody. And I'm just pumped for you, dude. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
You started doing
all the help.
Oh man, I'll help you any way I can. I mean that. What about the deadlifts? Have you done those yet?
I have not done those yet. Those are on today's list. I usually work out after. like at the end of the day, because, you know, in the morning I'm up at 3:00 and I'm usually out the door by 3:30. So I don't mess around a lot in the morning, and I don't know, like, when's the best time to do it.
That's the working man's dilemma.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to find the time. That's just the way it is. And I know I drove an hour to an hour and a half to work, worked all day, and drove an hour and a half back.
Yep.
And some days you don't have much there. You just don't. You don't feel like it. You're tired. All you want to do is have a beer and eat something bad and go to sleep.
Yep.
But if you'll do just a little bit on those days, just a little bit, and to be honest with you, deadlifts are the biggest hack as far as working out. It's the biggest hack I know, because you don't have to do much. I've seen people lose a tremendous amount of weight doing deadlifts alone.
Really?
Just deadlifts. Yes, because it's easy. You can do it in about 20 minutes. You can come in, you can do 5 sets of heavy deadlifts, and that's your workout for the day. Sometimes I do that when I'm working in the sun. It gets hot here in Louisiana. I think it's the hottest place in the U.S. because the humidity's so bad.
Yeah.
And when I get home, I'm just drained. But if I can make myself just do some deadlifts, 20 minutes, or do a little shoulder workout, just do a little something.
Yep.
I maintained and I burned a little bit. And then on the weekend, I'll have a good workout. Sometimes I only get 1 or 2 good workouts a week, but it's that consistency that, you know, it keeps my mind focused. It's not a religion. You don't have to hit it perfect, you know? So tell me about the energy levels. Is it coming up?
Oh yeah. Big time. Yep.
How was it before?
It would come and go. Like, I mean, you know, because I work a 12, 14-hour day usually, and, you know, you get through it, but it's like you say, you come home and you plop down. Like, I'll be honest, this whole diet thing, like, it fixes your body, but there's so much other stuff in your life that gets screwed up because you feel bad. You know, my yard looks like crap. You know, my house looks like crap. It's crazy. So, you know, I'm hoping as I feel better, I'll start doing more. You know, it's just, and I've been through that before with diets where you start feeling good and other parts of your life start coming together. So she's giving me the stink eye because we're supposed to be hitting the road.
Oh, well, let's go.
So this
Good
is my
morning.
This is my
Good
wife,
morning.
Carol.
It's early for you.
It's a little early. It's all right. I like getting up early.
Okay.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Miss Carol. Thanks for cooking for my buddy.
You as well.
Yeah.
All right, Kenneth. Yeah. Well, man, I want you to have a great time at the fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from the sausage truck though. So.
Yeah, watch those funnel cakes, brother. Those funnel cakes will be calling my name.
Oh yeah, fried dough, funnel cakes, French fries, sausage. Yeah, pretzels. I'll go hang out with the farm animals.
Well, you're killing it, brother. I'd like to do this maybe once a month and kind of
that'd be cool.
Watch people they can watch you shrink. It'd be so neat.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I'm
telling you, I have 100% faith in you. You're going to do it. No doubt in my mind. You're going to kill it. You're going to crush it. It's going to be awesome.
I appreciate it.